In this video, you'll see what happens when you mix Minecraft's biomes. So what do I mean by mixing biomes? Well, I simply take two Minecraft biomes and mix their features, mobs, and structures. Some of these turned out great, while others just look weird. So let's get started. First, what happens if you mix the jungle and mushroom island biomes? It would look like this, and if this new biome had a name, it would be called the mushroom jungle. In the mushroom jungle, you'd be able to find mushrooms as well as all of the jungle mobs. It would be a pretty safe biome to make a base since hostile mobs wouldn't be able to spawn here, and the structure you're able to find in this biome is the jungle temple, which fits pretty well into the landscape. I rate this biome an 8 out of 10 because it doesn't look too different from vanilla Minecraft, and overall it's pretty cool. The next two biomes I mixed are the flower forest and desert. This new biome would be called the dry flower forest. The only mobs you're able to find in this biome are bees, and the only structures you can find are desert temples. This one definitely doesn't look like something out of Minecraft, but it still looks cool nonetheless. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because these two biomes are pretty hard to mix. Next, we have the mushroom islands and the end islands. This mix of biomes would be called the mushroom end, and it's one of my favorites. The mobs you'd be able to find in this biome are mushrooms as well as endermen. This biome would have both giant mushrooms and chorus fruit trees. And the structures you can find here are end cities. I rate this one a 9 out of 10 because it has a good vibe to it and it's a biome I'd like to see added to the game. Next, we have the Crimson Forest and Warm Ocean biomes. This one has a unique atmosphere, unlike any of the other biomes. From the top, it doesn't look too different other than the fact that there's water in the nether, but when you go underwater, you can truly see how these two biomes mix together. The name of this new biome would be called the Crimson Ocean, and the only mobs you're able to find here are tropical fish. This one gets a 7 out of 10 because even though these two biomes were very different, it ended up looking pretty good. Next, we're mixing the Warped Forest and Desert biomes. This new biome would be called the Warped Desert. The structures you can find here are desert temples, and other than that, the biome would be pretty empty. No mobs would be able to spawn here, so it's a safe place to make a base as well. This biome is an interesting concept, but it's not something that fits Minecraft's theme, so I'm rating it a 5 out of 10. Next, what happens if you mix the ice spikes with a desert biome? It would look like this, and this new biome would be called the Icy Desert. These two biomes have a really cool contrast between the cacti and ice spikes, and the two structures that you can find here are desert temples and igloos. The landscape looks unique, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Lastly, we have the Dripstone Caves and Soul Sand Valley. This new biome would be called the Soul Sand Caves, and it would be a good addition to the game since it's not too different from vanilla Minecraft, and it can either be added underground or as a variant to the Soul Sand Valley. In this biome, you're able to find fossils, soul fire, and ores from the Dripstone Caves. You can also find bubbling lakes and lava pools as well. This one gets a 7 out of 10 too because it looks like something that could be in the game. If you want a part 2 and have any suggestions for future biomes I should mix, then comment them down below and let me know which ones you want mixed. Thanks for watching and bye for now.